Super Robo Tyson Alpha 3! It's your boy Zap King the Giant Robots. Welcome back to Super Robot Wars Alpha 3. Previously, Bullet took a bullet for Kusuha. We've acquired some weird alien princess, which you'd think is pretty damn common, but you know, when it's the enemy princess, kind of a problem. And we are encroaching upgrades. It is finally time to upgrade. Also, Final Dynamic Special happened last time. Shoot some robots. In Kusuha's dreams, a voice addresses her. Does she desire the salvation of the world of man? Do I desire the salvation of dirty glasses? Do we desire more Super Robot Wars? Questions are all answered as yes. Alright. She hesitates and the voice commands that she answer. She wonders if she even got the right to say, lamenting that she used her psychic powers in anger. Does she even deserve to save anyone? The voice tells her that it's for her to decide herself, and tells her that she should wish for the salvation of the world for a man who would be at her side in the form of a god. Kusuha suddenly recognizes the voice. Our commanders are debating what to do with the Irulian princess. We have no way to verify if her story is true or not, but Valletta says that two things are at least certain. One, that the girl's on the run from the Golar, golems of her own volition. And two, that the girl herself possesses no direct threat. Bonnie scanning has ruled out any sort of hidden weaponry or tracking device. A certain lack of worldliness seems to suggest that she really is nobility of some sort. She's currently being allowed to wander around the residential areas of Tesla, with Hiro and Duo keeping an eye on her. Those would be the boys to do it. Hiro is business and will shoot her in the back if he has to. And Duo is business, but can at least be friendly and show her around. The bigger question is what to do about her, what is it about her that would make the golems turn aside from their conquest for Ideon? Rossell thinks that we can rule out some explanation, like the girl, some important hostage, or keeping the planet Rulia in line. But why was this person be brought near Earth at all, huh? We have to assume that she is hiding something, but we can't just try to wring it out of her, especially if she's not actually ill-disposed towards us. In any case, we can't wait too long to tell her the truth with all the other problems that we have. And this also includes Raiko, which also isn't in much shape for the fight ahead. It looks like we have no choice but to leave Bullet and his machine behind. Robert assures that we can at least keep one person hidden from the Federation. Our squad will be leaving soon to figure out the next waypoint, but there's no hope that the item will be ready in time for our departure. Valletta thinks that the pilot will require even more time than the machine to actually be ready. Princess Armana finds Kusuha in the hangar, thanking her for saving her and giving her a full name. Armana asks if Kusuha can forgive her for her precious comrade falling to the beast. Kusuha thinks for a moment and says that if Bullet were here, he'd surely tell her to don't sweat it. Or to not sweat it. Kusuha is of the same mind, and she doesn't care that Armana isn't of the Earth. She's learned through all of her battles that anyone who asks for help deserves to get it. Armana thanks her for her using a very respectful form. Kusuha asks her to be a bit more informal before recalling that she is addressing a princess. Armana looks a bit sad, saying that she is no princess at all, rather simply a bird in a cage. As for what she's even doing here, Armana stammers and says that she kinda got lost. Kusa asks her not to tell anyone else that she's about to venture out alone. She says that she's been summoned in a strange dream she had. But it is also then that Bullet walks in from the shadows, announcing that he has seen the same dream. Armana is amazed that the two of them have shared her dream, and Bullet tells her that he's already got a transport waiting, asking her not to worry about his health. Besides, Ganlon was really come and try to finish them off if they were too long. Kusa then gives him a ring that she bought the last time that the team was in Tokyo. She says that she has a matching one, quickly mumbling not to take it too deeply, but saying that it makes her feel better knowing that there's something that she and Bullet share. She doesn't want to call it an engagement ring, but it's an engagement ring. Stage 35, Tamashi Kuoni, the Soul and Eternity. The two brought Armana along, and she confirms that she dreamt the same dream as them. As they begin to near their destination, they leave their transport behind and proceed in their machines. They've returned to the same place that Chokijin were first excavated. Kusa tells Armana of the ancient peril that the Earth once faced. In those days, giant gods of iron imbued with souls were created, the Chokijin, including Bullet and Kusa's former partners, and Armana's pursuers, Ganlon's machine. Armana asks whether their Chokijin could prevail against the dragon, and they tell her they might, were it not for the fact that they were lost at the war at the end of the War of Seals. Which raises an interesting question for Armana. Doesn't this all mean that Ganlon himself was originally supposed to be fighting for the Earth? Given that he's paired with the Chokijin, Kusa presumes so, but he seems to have joined with the Imperial Army and made enemies of the Earth instead. Though Ganlon decides it is then to pop out and says that they've got it wrong. In Bullet's current condition, he can't really withstand Ganlon's psyche, but he still managed to ask why Ganlon is on the Imperial side. Kusaha chimes in, and Ganlon seems genuinely amused that they are still asking questions. That question. He counters with a question of his own. Why do they suppose that the other two of the four gods, Jaku-oki and Mu-oki, are missing? There's Ryu-oki, Ko-oki, Mu-oki, and Jaku-oki. Huh. That was a good one. Why are they missing? And for that matter, why is one of the top-ranking Chokijin fighting against them? Will thinks he knows the answer to the latter one, because Ganlon and his cronies threaten peace for mankind. This strikes Ganlon as endlessly amusing. He says that it's the best laugh he's had in hundreds of years. Once he stops chuckling, he says it's only natural that we have no clue. The people who saved the Earth last time it was in danger were Pural and him and his friends. In the distant past, the Earth was all inhabited by terrifying god demons and monsters, these so-called Hyaki that festered the Earth, threatening to wipe out mankind itself. It was to combat this menace that ancients constructed the Chokijin. The battle continued without end until at length a figure rose to lead Chokijin, the god of Paral. Yes, the lord of the Chokijin and guardian of Earth is the god itself called Augustus, better known to Bullet and Kusuha as the artificial god Gan-Eden. Armana realizes that the Earth's Gan-Eden is the same mission as the one on her planet, and Kusuha recalls Iri saying that the Chokijin had betrayed Gan-Eden, but Bullet points out to our people, we defeated Gan-Eden already. Because I asked Ganlon if Ganlon is here for revenge for that, and he says he's got no reason to. For starters, Gan was of a different lineage than the Chokijin. Its loss merely means that his Chokijin will return to its original mission, the salvation of the human world. This makes little sense to Bullet. If that's the case, again, why is Ganlon fighting us? How the hell does joining the Empire serve to defend mankind? Ganlon says, to free mankind from the cycle of death and rebirth, the laws of the universe must be overturned.
The laws of the universe mean nothing.
Gan was a being virgin and capable of keying such thing, when finally began to explain why Ganlon was helping the golems hunt Ideon. Ganlon concedes the point, adding that it's not like Ideon is the only Gan. Armana can't help but kinda yelp at this, that causes Ganlon to call in the enemy. On with your accuracy, Bullet. I know you're injured, but get your shit together. Born boy, welcome. TK level 6. continue to talk shit. Apparently I missed a part where Edie tells Ganlon that she will not... Edie tells Ganlon... What? No, that's not even right. Kusama tells Ganlon she won't depend on Fury anymore. She's going to fight and protect the Earth with all the people in it. Ganlon says judiciously that there's no need for him to fight her then, especially when her boyfriend's such a wreck. He instructs the two of them, who can't seem to see the truth thanks to their puny notions of justice, to die on the spot. Okay. Ganlon currently is impressed that we've taken out his goons. We're like candles right before burning out. Oof. That's a force. Well, it says that the only thing that's burning around here is our flames of justice. But Rulia, Baran, and the rest of the entourage show up once more to try to get Armana back. Kusa had somewhat expected that Armana was an Imperial, but said that Armana looked so lonely that she couldn't just abandon her. She asks Armana why she's running for the Empire, and she says it all started from her own selfish wish to go out and see how normal Earthlings live their daily lives. She explains that she has but a little time left to her, and Kusama thinks, bruh, hold on. She explains that she has but a little time left to her, and tells Kusama that now she's cured of the notion that humans were nothing but a barbaric warlike race. She now knows that humans have the same sort of hearts as the Balmar do. She tells us that she'll never forget the gentleness that Kusama and Bull have shown her. Kusama lets her leave the cockpit, telling Rulia that, well, your princess is here, dog. Come get her. Call out to Rulia. Hime-sama! Armana stoutly informs her guardian that the Earthlings had not taken her hostage or anything of the sort, and extracts a promise not to lay a finger on Kusama. Looking back for a moment, Armana tells Kusama that while they're on opposite sides, she's gotten a sliver of hope from how well Kusama had treated her, even knowing her true identity. Baran is stoic on his part and will take his princess at her word, willing to withdraw given that Armana is safe and sound. Armana tells Kusama that she and Bullet's fight for Earth has made her determined to do what she can for the Balmar, and hopes that she can see Kusama again, not as an enemy, but as a friend. She climbs over to Rulia's machine, and Rulia thanks the Earthlings for treating her princess with such respect. However, the Golems give no fucks about retreating. Baran is astounded by this, but Calico informs him that the only one who can order them around is Hazar, and his orders were to eliminate Kusama. Ganlon, of course, has business with the rest of our squad and isn't planning to pull out for now. Lorenzo knows that they plan to shame the princess, and Calico figures that breaking a royal promise with Earthlings won't matter for shit. Armana pleads with Kusama to flee, but Ganlon has other ideas. Bullet tries to get Kusama to escape while he lays down his life here, but she's not hearing that shit either. She couldn't go on living either if she obeyed that order. She wants to live by his side, laughing together, crying together, and defending the Earth together. Ganlon says that, well, that's all about to end, and advises that they vent their grievances together in heaven. However, Mate! Beauty disagrees, who instructs the various swords to gather and defend the whole of the world. Bula and Kuza seize their chance, and Iri wishes to protect it of Gan Eden on the four gods. From another dimension, it rages a great shining light. And what envelops them now is Ryu Oki, whose very breathing Kusuha can even feel. And that is not all. She hears other voices speaking with them as well. Jaku Oki. And the Mu Oki. Ganlon can only recall one other time when the souls of the four gods joined as one, and not even in form or in body, but in spirit. It demands to know why Iri granted vessels to the four gods. They are the true swords that she chose after all? Iri has no words for his dumb ass, and flutters off. Goodbye! However, Bullet recommends concentrating on taking down Ganlon before worrying about where Iri's gone off to. Souls! Baran is quite moved by what he has seen. Armana is glad to see that the guardian of this world on the scene. She vows to Kusuha that she will too fight with the Emperor and anyone else who threatens the Balmar. She and her faithful servants bail out. Kusuha is certain that they will meet again. Ganlon, for his part, seems rather pissed off that his rightful place's do-gooder seems to have been stolen, and vows to wipe out the four gods. Kusuha says, Tatatekui! A skill point. Destroy Shinryu Oki within 6 turns from now. But we also have to destroy the Varuk Band and Ishar before that. Man, what a waste of all the spells to pop off. Squad up. Let me make sure I have 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have more than 14. Let's go. Healers. Magnet. The other half of the magnets. Y'all can kill some grunts. Get her. Daniel. Y'all come along. Thank you, Triple G. Oh, what? Huh? What? What's happening here? This doesn't add up. Almost fucked that up. Either Jig or Lady. Oh, I didn't take Jig last time. It's time for Panzeroid, bitch. Alpha Nambasu. Help arrives on the next turn after absolutely nothing happened. Squadron remains with Shinryu Ko-o, and Valletta realizes this may be the power we need to turn the tide in this fight. Everyone is ordered to down the golems, and Russell takes the time to congratulate Kusuha for her wishes creating a miracle. Kusuha says that she couldn't have done it without Bullet, and even tells Ganlon that she's got friends to help her prove that her own version of justice is far stronger than his. Did they just squat in? Yeah, just squatted in. Aw, summon the mountain.
System 17! Right? Sound us! 13C! Come on, look to Lord!
What? Oh, that's a reason to put them in the same squad. Didn't know that. Well then. What up, 16X? Thank you, thank you.
運が良かったのね。私だってやるときはやります。覇者の光を敵を撃て。みんなに迷惑かけられないもの。まだこれから竜王の天来受けてもらいます。無弱奔放万馬強服強悪残弾実体覇者救急乗り継ぎありがとう新竜王。まだこれから百者を撃つため詩人の力今ここに竜子覇者弱部終点召喚ロトの発見ろ。
Level up for Sanger, who's doing a whole lot of nothing right now. Oh, I only got one mountain? Rude. What do you do, you weirdo? You're a boss. Oh, but you don't get a theme.
長期時
You look like the Gundam
あくまで我ら
Esquiapo
に
stuff.
盾つくつもりね。お前たちの運命は決まったわ。
Okay, but you do moves. Alright.
おとなしく受け入れなさい。
Executing moves.
だね新流行
You touched Sanger. You are close enough. You're also going to eat this mountain after I see your animation. Oh.
だって動きが見えてるものこの感じもしかして百蛇を打つため詩人の力今ここに
Okay. Alright. Let's... Excellent. Continue to build up. Speaking of build up, bum 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 bum. Man. Dang it. Can't. Not allowed to change leaders. Rude.
いい攻撃だ。次を期待しておく。超記事。我らのものにならぬものなら破壊するまで確実に仕留める。
うまくかわせた。
Spin storm. Ryoma learns Awaken. Give him the Spin Storm.
売られた喧嘩は買うのが俺の主義だ。アーサロイドミサイル。
Fuck. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Maybe that's why G has such low HP.
これじゃギャリソンに余計な手間をかけさせてしまうな。階段時波乱万丈、クレイレッグキャノン。
Ooh. Okay. That's symbol 2.
Beast mode.
And Shingo learns Awaken. Remy learns to talk shit. Excellent. Newman. And you're done. That is high performance targeting system. Go away, Spectra. Don't want to go all in on him. This is Cobra. We get this Astranogen. Isn't that one of the machines at the end of Alpha that Gilliam uses? Kinda, it is akin to it. It's one of them. Okay, the Astragnagant. Yeah, the Astragnagant is the one that Gillian uses, I guess. Okay. Dive 3! Nice! Sun attack! Chaos mode! Ooh. Ein Software is called back to instructing the final attack. Okay. Hold on. Oh, come on! You fuck.
Get ready.
Go ahead!
Tenjin got graffiti soul. Sergeant Hot? The Hatter? Takanomi Tsuyori is composer for Virtual Fighter 2, Shenmue, so on and so on. Well, he's... Did he do the Daytona soundtrack? Is that the same name? Viewers, I've been trying to get the Hatter to say rolling start again. Oh, no wonder he said rolling start. Rolling start!
どうやら俺と互角に戦えるようだ。お前との間合いはもう把握済みだ。確実に仕留める。さあ冥界へ行け。デッドエンドシュート。
Dead end shoot.
身長57メートル、体重550トンはだけじゃねえぜ。
Sure hit, hot blood. Less. Whatever. Take this, my love, my anger, and all of the sun.
ここは僕に任せてもらおう。日輪の力を借りて今視察のアタッ
Hyper Jammer. Banjo got graffiti soul. And Caligo is gone. Let me talk shit. Pausing power! Eat this sunshine! Okay. Skill point get. Over the course of battle, Ganlon had made a decision. He calls out Unity, telling that he is determined to lend her powers to the four gods he'll forsake her, and see to it that she is punished for forsaking him and his whole clan. He concedes defeat to Kusuha for today, but cautions her that the score is nowhere near settled. The more she fights, the farther the Earth is indeed... the farther the Earth and indeed the galaxy will tread down the road to ruin. He tells her to not ever forget the way she's doing things could never surmount the apocalypses to come. Well, good thing we beat his ass, and for the time being, a certain member of our team does not seem to be conscious anymore. Is Bullet through? Has he burned out his life protecting Kusuha? How could he just die with Kusuha's smile so close? Banjo knows well that sacrifices must be made for the things one loves. But that's too much, dude. Benge is about to lift Bullet from the cockpit, but Sanger stops him. He says, "Hey, oh, okay, there's Banjo." Huh? Sanger says that Bullet's soul still lives on. He tells Kusuha to use her ears. She should surely hear his voice. Ryusei protests that psychic powers aren't some kind of fucking magic, but Kusuha decides to at least try. Sanger instructs both of them not to let despair cloud their hearts. On the other side of that is true dawning. When Ryusei asks, Akira says that he can't sense anything, but he is certain that Kusuha can. Sure enough, it works. Bullet tells her that he can't see her face or hear her voice, but he can feel her all the same. He says that his soul seems to become one with the Shin Ryu Ko'o. Kusa asks what she should do, and he tells her to fight on. Along with the spirits of Chokijin will lend her the strength. He will always be at her side, so there's no need to feel lonely. She finally agrees to fight on for the sake of the world and to be together with him. Brasil and Sunger are planning to leave again. It is now clear that there is some method behind Iridi's actions, and with the two of them go off on Iridi's trail, Valletta says that Bullet has been left in the cockpit, his life sustained by Shinryu-ko-o itself. Sunger asks her to give Bullet a message from him when he reawakens. Ichi Senshi, singular focus. That there is nothing that his will cannot cleave. Valletta smiles, promising to do just that. Somewhere else, Armana has been returned safely to the flagship and has been kept under lock and key. Ruli is anything but happy about this, but Baran says that since military has an operation underway, there is no choice but to follow Hazar's orders. Armana reminds Baran that the army is acting contrary to the Emperor's orders, but Caligo tries telling Baran that even the princess herself has the right to speak on military matters. And after Baran leaves, Ruli suspects that he had to plead with Hazar just to keep Armana alive. Armana's beautiful eyes narrow dangerously at the notion of her, the sacrifice to the god of creation, being held hostage. Ruli tells her that Hazar's actions is surely Prime Minister Shiva, and just as surely the Emperor presumably knows nothing of this. If so, Armana realizes she has to get out of here at once and return to her homeworld. However, Baran seems to have entirely given in to Hazar's orders. And assuming that everyone else on board the ship is loyal to Shiva, there would be no way for Armana to make it back home even if she were to escape. However, Armana thinks there is and figures she should be able to contact sympathetic military forces if she can just get out to space. But what she has in mind isn't guaranteed to work. But there seems to be no other choice at this point. She asks Ruli to figure out how to get her off the ship, and mused to herself and the absent Kusuha that their peoples may not be able to overcome their differences. But Kusuha has taught her to fight for what she loves, and that's what she's gonna fucking do. Aw, man. Somebody goes in, which means somebody has to come out. Sorry, Doc. Next time. Braves. Good night, Space Ones.